Hi guys, it's Cynthia, the Fishing Mommy. It is early November, and I don't know about you, but around this time of year, I start really thinking about getting ready for the holidays. And so today I've put together a list of 10 great gifts for the fly fishing enthusiast in your life. Now, a lot of these things are things that I have either bought for Brian or that he's bought for himself. Brian is the fishing daddy. And so I have several of these items here to show you and talk about them. If I don't have a specific item here to show you and talk about it, I'll put a listing from the Amazon listing or the vendor's website on the screen for you as I talk about the item. This list is in no particular order. It's about 10 things that I think are great gifts for the fly fisherman in your life, and they're at all price points, from just a few dollars to a couple of $100s. So there's something for everybody in here, no matter whether your loved one is just starting out fly fishing or if they're experienced and they want to upgrade a piece of equipment. I think there will be an item on this list that will make that person really happy and fit within your budget. The first thing I'm going to talk about is the Smith Creek Wearable Rod Clip. That's this little guy right here. This thing is awesome. It is a wearable Zinger with a pin, a short Zinger, and then it's got this ingenious little foam insert in here in an aluminum shell. And so you would wear this, like, for instance, on your chest or on your pack, and you can just lean your rod in here and it's not going to fall over when you're unhooking a fish or changing a fly. This can also work for spin fishing, in fact, and I'm really thinking about getting one of these. When you're out there either wading or otherwise shore fishing and you just want to set your rod down for a second, it happens all the time. This is a great little device, and it's only about $25. Really, really useful. Brian uses his all the time, so you can kind of see that it's a little beat up. But this is a great gift. About $25. I'll leave a link down in the description for this. This is the Smith Creek Wearable Rod Holder. The second item I want to talk about are kind of a classic for a lot of fly fishing people, but maybe your person hasn't discovered these yet. These are the Tacky Fly Fishing Boxes. These are the fly boxes. They come in a variety of sizes, and you can get them either single-sided or double-sided. I'm going to open one up and show you. I have two sizes here, and they say tacky on them. The reason they're called tacky is not because they're tacky looking, it's because the surface inside is this really interesting silicone type surface that's kind of sticky. And according to fly fishermen, this is really a revolutionary type of surface. Now, I want to be careful with this because obviously this is a fly box that Brian actively uses, and so I don't want to knock anything out or out of place. But as you can see, it holds lots and lots of things. This is hundreds of flies in here, in this larger sized one. And then here is a smaller sized one. There you go. So these tacky fly boxes range anywhere from about $20 to about $40, I believe. And there are a variety of sizes. Like I said, this is a great little day box. You can just tuck it in a pocket of a vest or in the front of a pack. And this is really all you need for a day on the water. So these are fantastic. Brian raves about these. Every fly fishing enthusiast that I know talks about them once they've discovered them. So these are a great bet. The Tacky Fly Box. Item number 3. This is, I'm just going to show you one representative, but there are a bunch of things in this collection. This is a company called Wingo Outdoor. I hope you can see that label there. And these are fish skin socks. They're not obviously really fish skin, they're just socks, but these are in a brook trout pattern. They come in rainbow trout, brook trout, brown trout, and also tarpon and mahi-mahi, which is kind of interesting. So for the fly fishing enthusiast in your life, here's some really cute, colorful patterned socks. These, like I said, are brook trout, but there are a variety of other patterns. I think Wingo also makes like dog collars and leashes and belts, actually. Really cool looking belts. But Wingo has really cool stuff. It's very nice quality. These socks were specially commissioned by an artist. So these are exclusive designs to Wingo. And they're a cotton blend, 80% cotton, 17 spandex, 3% nylon. So a little bit of nice stretch, but mostly cotton. It has a very cottony feel. So really comfy seeming socks. They're very cute. They're about $17. And again, that brand is Wingo Outdoors. I'll leave a link down in the description. Item number 4. This is the Orvis Gear Retractor. So this is a net holder, or you could really use this for just about any gear. But as you see, it's a really heavy duty Zinger. I think this is like 60-pound breaking strength or something like that. So I wouldn't necessarily put a 60-pound item on it, but it's really heavy duty. It's perfect for your landing net. Orvis branding on the front has this really nice heavy duty clip. This thing is built like a tank. This is the Orvis Gear Keeper by Hammerhead, I think it's called. Yeah, by Hammerhead. This is a patented design. So it has this clip here that you can clip on your jacket, your vest, onto your bag. And here, this D-ring is for your net or any other, important tool. Something else I really like about this item is it has a lock. So you can lock your retractor as you're walking to and from your spot. You're not going to get hung up on trees and have your net being pulled all over the place. So I really love that lock. And that is the Orvis Gear Retractor net holder. And this is fantastic. One other feature of this that's very unique is that you can actually pop this D-ring off if you want to and completely detach your net very easily. There you go. So that just goes in there like that. Super cool. This is an awesome item. I highly recommend this. These sell for about $25 as well. And I'll put the link down in the description. Okay, so for item number 5, we're moving up in the dollar amount, actually quite a lot, but this is an important item because just about everybody who starts fly fishing eventually starts tying their own flies as well. This is not something that I knew before, but apparently it's true. And so the Vise that a lot of beginning fly tyers really aspire to owning is the Renzetti Traveler Vise. And that comes in 2 versions. One is a C-clamp that clamps onto a desk, and the other one has a base that is integrated into it. Brian has the one with the base integrated into it, and he's actually also added this tray system, magnetic tray system that goes around the bottom of it. I'll show you some video here that I took of it. This is a more expensive purchase. It's about $229 for the Renzetti Traveler Vise. And it does take a little while to ship. It takes a few weeks to ship. So if you're thinking about this one, I would say go ahead and order it soon so that it'll be there in time for the holidays in plenty of time. And you'll be able to go ahead and get that wrapped up and ready for gifting. So that again is the Renzetti Traveler Fly Tying Vise. And that is about $229. Link down below. The next item on the list is the Simms Freestone Fishing Backpack. This is a 35-liter backpack, and it is really, really full-featured for the fisherman. This is specifically designed for fly fishing, but I think it would be really great for a lot of different types of fishing. So I'm going to walk through a few of the really notable features. This is by no means an exhaustive review of this item, but it's got some really unique elements to it that I want to talk to you guys about. So obviously, it's a backpack, and I hope you can see the whole thing. It's kind of big, but it's not heavy at all. Super lightweight. And what's really one of the unique things is that it's got this hard frame here. So the backpack itself actually sits off your back. There's a mesh backing here, and then the backpack is framed, hard framed in the back, and it sits away from your back. So you're not, sweating, and it's not directly touching you. On the strap sides, it's got these nice big thick padded straps, lots of loop on there, lots of fly drying things. This is heavy duty silicone. Obviously it has the little chest strap attachment, so you can attach it across your chest like this. And it has a couple of little pockets also on the straps. This is really unique. You can keep tools in here. You could keep a phone in here. Really interesting little pocket. I think that one's very, very cool. I wish I had that on my everyday pack. Again, more fly tying and tool storage right here on the straps. And then the hip straps are padded down at the hips. And then they have this nice big thick webbing strap. So if you're going to use the hip straps, you're going to be comfortable. This is not going to dig in or poke you at all. Now flipping the bag over, on the front, it has a top handle, of course. It has this front pocket that's very stretchy. And then this is a really unique feature. This is a fold down flap where you can put your net, or of course, if you're not using a landing net for some reason, if you're not fly fishing, you could put other things in there. But it has a specific spot here for your net, which I think is really unique. This net area also has some hook and loop here for wet flies. It has these loops for storing things across. And then as you move into the actual bag itself, you'll see that it's really very well laid out. Again, you see that hard frame inside, so it keeps this all rigid. A variety of different types of storage here. And this is interesting. This zipper here actually opens to the back, so you can access the bag from the back. There's a loop here for your keys. Another really deep pocket here that's very big, great for fly boxes, of course. And then the bag itself has plenty of space for your rain gear, assorted things for your lunch, and then here's a net bag as well inside. One other thing about these straps is that you can actually attach the Simms chest pack, the Freestone chest pack, to these straps as well. So you could be wearing your backpack and have your chest pack on the front so that you could just access any of your flies and tools right there in the front. So that's just a quick rundown of the features of this bag. I like I said, it's not mine. I don't want to do a complete review of it because I don't really feel like I know it as well. It retails for about $149. This is the Simms Freestone. Item number 7. I think we're at 7. This is the Simms Dry Creek Roll Top Dry Bag. Now, I love this. This is actually mine. Brian and I both have a couple of these. They come in 3 different sizes, small, medium, and large. This is the large size, and they come in a number of colors. This is the gray with the classic Simms orange buckle. What I love about this is it's a completely waterproof roll top dry bag, and you literally just roll it down. There you go. I use this as a boat bag when we go out on charters. I use it in my kayak a lot of times for change of clothes or anything like that that I need to keep dry. It's so phenomenally useful. I gotta tell you, I really love this bag. And they're really inexpensive. They range in price from about $39 to about $49 for the 3 sizes. There's small, medium, and large, and it comes in a couple of colors. I think there's a tan Admiral Blue, which is this color, which is really gray, and then there's a green. These are phenomenal. Another really great feature of this is this little hook here, so you can actually use a carabiner or hook it on a Zinger or something like that, so you can hang it in places, either on your boat, in your kayak, in your car. They are manufactured like a tank. Look at this. The quality of Simms gear is honestly just great. I mean, this is engineered to last. This one's a couple of years old. I think it's probably like 3-4 years old. And we use these all year round for everything, not just fishing. So I highly, highly recommend these. They're really great gift, and they're really great for yourself as well. Again, that's the Simms Dry Creek Waterproof Dry Bag, and they're selling for about $39 to about $49. Okay, this next item, I actually don't have one here, but I think that we will have it pretty soon. It's really a cool item, and I've played with it before in a fly shop, and so I just wanted to tell you guys about it. It's called a spent line Wrangler, it's this little piece of aluminum with like a little cartridge, and you wind used line around it, and then you push the cartridge and it kind of grabs the line and pulls it inside. And so that way you don't have loose fishing line hanging around in your bag or in your pockets where it could fall out and fall into the water, fall into the woods, etc. Really cool item. It's a great conservation tool, and of course we who love to fish all want to take the best possible care of our natural resources, and we want to make sure that we're not leaving fishing line out there. So this is a really cool little item. It's about $25, $26, and again, that's called the Smith Creek Spent Fishing Line Wrangler. Okay, this next item, this is actually a two-parter, and I'm going to tell you right now, this is not for everybody, but if you really want to splash out and do something kind of luxurious and a little bit ridiculous, here it is. So these are nippers. They are for cutting line, of course. These particular nippers are from Abel. Abel is a very high-end brand. This was the Orvis version of the Abel nippers. These little things for cutting line cost about $85. That's ridiculous. However, they are infallible. They are razor, razor sharp. They also have replaceable nipper blades. And so that's good for life. If you don't lose it, you'll have these forever. They're the best of the best. In this particular case, I also want to show you that there's an Abel Zinger that you can attach them to. These both come in multiple colors. The solid color nippers are $85. They go up to $105 for some special colors, and then $185 for patterns like trout. Again, this is a luxury purchase. It is, an item to splash out on, but if you want to do that, Abel nippers and an Abel Zinger. The Zinger is $115. Absolutely ridiculous. But I mean, this thing is unstoppable. I can't even get it off. It's the way it attaches to the bag. It unscrews actually like this. So it's not going to come loose. It's not going to, there's not a part like a little pin or anything that could break in here. This thing is like ballistic strength. Again, a luxury item. It is definitely not a necessity if you want to fly fish, but a lot of fly fishermen really like very fancy tools, and this is a set of very fancy little tools. If you want to give somebody a luxury gift that they might not buy for themselves, this would be a really great choice. This is the Abel Zinger and the Abel nippers. The very last item that I want to talk to you about, I actually don't have listings for it, I don't have a link for it, and I don't have anything to show you, but it's an idea that I've used myself in the past, and it's really fun, it's very personal. I actually have gone on Etsy and found artists who are able to take like a favorite photograph and create a piece of artwork from that. So whether it's a digital piece of artwork or whether they actually do a watercolor or an oil painting, something like that, a special photograph for your friend or your loved one or your family member, it'd really be such a meaningful and personal gift for them. I've actually done this twice with two separate photos for Brian, completely different styles. And he's really loved them. And so I wanted to just kind of throw that one out there as the last number 10 item. Like I said, I don't have specific links for specific artists that I want to share, but I would encourage you to check out some marketplaces like Etsy or other artist marketplaces and see if you can find somebody who you like their style and you think that it would work for what you have in mind, and have a piece of custom artwork made. It's one of a kind, and it's such a special item to make for someone. You still have time. It's early November, plenty of time before the holidays. So I recommend it. And you can find these custom artworks in just about every price range, from you know, digital artwork that's only, you know, less than $50 all the way up to many hundreds of dollars for highly personalized, highly customized, hand-drawn or hand-painted artwork. So that is my holiday gift guide for the fly fishing enthusiast in your life. I hope this was useful for you. I hope it was fun for you. I hope you saw a couple of cool things that you might think about buying. Again, all those links are down in the description. I tried to make this as easy for you as possible. You can just boom, 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 hit those links, check out what it is. You already know the prices of the items. I hope it might take a little bit of pressure off of you this holiday season, getting your friend or loved one or family member something that will really delight them and show your support for their hobby that they love to do. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending a few minutes with me. If you have any questions or comments about anything you saw in this video, please go ahead and leave me a comment down below, and I answer all of my comments. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you later.